what will happen? Immediately there is going to be like a global war, and like, and you will see like in China supporting the North Korea, US getting into like in a full scale war. They wanted to nuke North Korea. Then the like in Chinese will be coming into the picture. The risk and everything will evaluate, and immediately everybody wanted to sell off the market. What will happen? Everybody wanted to sell off this market. Almost you will see a bank nifty crashing by 10%. If it is going to be crashing by 10%, 3,800 points gone in 1 second. Then automatically 38,800 will go to 3,000 or 4,000 rupees. What will happen as a seller? You do not have in control at all. If there is going to be a black swan, you do not have in control. What the exchange has done is they said, you guys do not have an control at all on yourself, because if there is going to be a black swan, you will lose everything. Instead, I will collect upfront payment from you, so that if there is an event happening, I will be able to at least mitigate a risk. It is for the exchanges, they are doing some kind of a risk management for them to give it to the option buyers. Imagine if I would have bought it at 215, and if the price goes to 3,000, if the sellers are not able to pay the money, then the exchange has to pay it, right? To me as a buyer, because the price is moved. You give me the money. I don't care whether you got the money from the sellers or not. You pay me the money. That's the reason the sellers have an unlimited risk that they've said. In an event of a quick move, in an event of a black swan, when the things are not in your control, the things can explode on big time. So that's the reason the stocks or the options are only enabled by the sellers, where the sellers are allowed, since they are playing on higher margin, they are saying you pay in higher margin. If it is in closing below that level, I will give you the money which I have collected it from the buyers. So they are giving you the upfront everything to you. So as a seller, though you are margin blocking a bigger amount on day one, 90% of the time they tend to win it. The reason is they almost sell everything, right? I'll show you the option chain. They create the selling product at every level. Anyway, next week, when I'm doing the next session, you will be going in detail on how you needed to understand this option in detail. We'll be going in detail, don't worry. So here, this is the first day. So some of you would be a little, oh man, too much of overwhelming for me. Don't worry. You will be getting, as we proceed further and further, you will understand it much better. Now look at it. 38,700 is where the market is currently trading. 38,700 call is also trading at 222. 38,700 put is also trading at 177. Almost something, say for example, this Thursday, if the market closes exactly at 38,700, this will go to zero. This will also go to zero. But it is currently trading at 200 and 177. Why it is trading at that level? There is a buyer who feels the market can move another 250 points from here. There is a seller who believes, the buyer believes on the put side, he expects the market to fall another 200 points on the downside. It is all the expectation from these guys thinking that that's what they are going to be doing it. So based on that, the demand is there for that particular product, where each and everyone is betting. Guys, not everybody is going to be bullish like me, right? One will be a seller, one will be a buyer, one will be a buyer on the opposite, in call side, one will be a buyer on the sell side, one will be a buyer on the put side, whatever it is. Market has millions and millions of people who are going to be trading. Okay, so that's the reason we needed to be careful. Let's see whether we have any sell position. We have cancelled it, right? I hope we don't have any open position. Yes, we don't have. Now, coming back, I'll just check whether we have placed any. No, nothing. Okay, now you got a fair idea, right? Why I say what we needed to be doing it. Now, coming back to the option segment, don't confuse yourself with the open interest. Open interest is nothing but total outstanding position that has been created by the sellers in each of these strikes. If you click on each of these strikes, you will be able to see the open interest. If you look at the open interest high and open interest, current open interest, what is this current open interest high? It is 13,800,81,000. Currently, it is only 10 lakh. Why? They would have created 13 lakh position, out of which 3 lakh positions has been covered. Okay, That means a seller who has sold it at higher level or whatever it is, he feels, okay, guys, like, and I sold it at 298. Now the price is only 128. I'm happy to book my profits. Then he's been covering his position. There are still one, like, in 10 lakh quantity, which is there. These guys have created it and waiting for this price to go lower and lower. That's the reason the sellers have created it. Now, on the other hand, look at this on the call side, 38,400. The open interest high was 9,63,000. Now it has come down to 3,99,000. Why? The guy who would have sold it at 300, 400, all would have been incurring a loss. He doesn't want to incur a further loss because it is currently trading at 430 odd zones. He has covered their position. If the more and more OI coming down, what is the significance which is showing you? It is showing you the sellers are not ready to create any fresh positions. If you go and see the option chain, can you see that? The sellers are not creating any position. Instead, they are covering it. Why? The prices keep going up because they are going to be making a loss. Always remember, if the sellers are covering the position and the market is moving either on the call side or on the downside, that means on that particular direction, they are not making enough money. They are wanting to exit it. On the other hand, look at this. What they are doing now. They are creating more and more positions here. Why they are creating more and more positions? Because they are expecting market to keep on moving up. Whatever the premium which is available, let me write it. We will be going in detail on this in the upcoming session because we will be focusing on these things. Guys, 320 strategy, if you're just thinking about taking on one day, I would be avoiding it. Avoid it if you're just a trader who is wanting to take it. Oh, okay. There is not much of a 320 trade at all today. Okay. So there is no trade at all. Good. Whatever I wanted to say, the system has already given you the clue. There is no 320 in the Nifty. Nifty, there is a signal on the call side, but I would still avoid it. Considering the rally and everything which has been happening, I would completely avoid it. Don't try to like risk it. Dry day. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so don't do anything on that. Now, coming back to the OI, do you see the difference between the volume and the OI? Open interest is this. This is the volume. Can you see this? The open interest is only like in 10 lakh, but the volume is more than 3 crore. Why is it? This 10 lakh would have been exchanging several hands, as I told you in this example. So the 10 lakh will be there. But this 10 lakh, someone would have bought it at 300, someone would have sold it at 300, someone would have bought it at 340, someone would have sold it at 350. All those things would be happening with the one single 2000 rupee note. That's what has been happening. Got it? With that, on the connecting dot setup, we have come to like an almost 2 categories, but we have not covered everything. We will be slowly taking it. So I've given you a glimpse of how the futures and options segment is going to be there, because tomorrow we will be having the commentary session. I wanted to see how you guys are coping up. Whatever the things which you have learned yesterday and today, how it is going to be shaping up in the market. We will see how the initial 2 dots, the Dow futures and then the OI is going to be reacting. I'll give you a clue. In the next sessions, in the upcoming sessions, we will be seeing on this OI, IV, and then the VIX. Moving with this, then we will go into the charts. These 3 are going to be very important in the upcoming session, followed by that the chart indicators. Then you will get a fair clue why Shiva is taking a trade, why he is like doing this, why he is not doing it, and everything will be a complete picture. I hope. How many of you got a new perspective in terms of like in trading in the F&O segment today? So compared to before the session, are you getting some kind of an answers to your like and whatever the things which is happening in the market, why it is happening and so on? Is it so easy compared to the equity to options now, F&O? F&O is totally a different animal altogether. Okay, Don't try to think on the same lines as an equity investor. FNO is a completely a different animal, and you needed to have like a dedicated focus on this to understand everything. Okay, guys. With that being said, I would ask you, like in a scale of 1 to 10, how will you rate today's session? 1 being low, 10 being high. Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much. In tomorrow's session, we will be focusing only on the commentary. I wanted you guys to get the complete view of why I'm doing the commentary and other things. Now you will get a fair idea. Okay, now tomorrow I want you to correlate with whatever the things which you have learned in 2 days, and then correlate. If you're a newbie, don't try to take any trades. If you're an experienced person, you know what to do. Please do that. And to join tomorrow's link, we will be posting the link here. Go into the mentoring sessions page. You will be getting a link here, and the password will be like in displayed. Tomorrow the session begins at 8:30 in the morning. So please get up early and then come. Next week, we have this we have a session on 18, 19. We will be covering the topics here. There won't be any commentary session next week. The next week, we have only 2 classes. The following week, we have 3. This is where we might be start to take trades. Okay. These are the days wherein I want you to focus on this. Till like in 25th, we will be focusing more on the theory aspect. Beyond 25th, we will slowly start to take the trades. This is for all the newbies. We will see like in how you needed to take a trade, where exactly we need to place a stop loss and everything. So till the time, concentrate on the learning, go through the documents, go through the like in recordings again and again, then you will get a fair idea. Okay, so today's market, it's absolutely not the market for you to buy and hold your positions for too long. Glad that it is like in respecting whenever we are having the studying time, it is respecting that. And let's hope we will be able to do it. Guys, all the documents pertaining to the sessions have been already been shared in this. So whatever the documents which I'm showing you now, connect the dots, is already been uploaded. Okay, so all the documents are available. We have uploaded it well in advance, and I'm just giving you an overview on how you needed to connect and everything. Okay, with that being said, thank you all so much. Have a great evening and a great day. See you all tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning in our live commentary session. Hope you all enjoyed today's session. Look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Bye.